I'm about a couple minutes, you know what I'm saying, behind. But I'm here. You know what I mean? What it is. What's good with it? Oh man, hey, the hoop game was cool, but I need more competition. I really need more competition. Uh, it was cool though. I got beat. My little kid beat me, but at the same time, I can't turn up on him like I need to. But thank you for coming off in here early, man. Yeah, we finna get into it. It's kind of like a impromptu artist review. You know what I'm saying? I discovered a real dope artist, and I wanted to turn y'all on to this artist. You know what I'm saying? Without further ado, I'm gonna get straight into it. The artist that I came across is a rather new artist by the name of Morray. You know what I'm saying? Not Murray. I believe it's pronounced Morray. And how I came across this artist, I was hopping in and out the whip, and somebody would change because the radio station I listen to is pretty much like old school 70s, this and that, this and that. Sometime I get crunk and turn it to the new age stuff. But the huge percentage of the time I'm listening to 70s, you know what I'm saying, music, just all kind of good, throw laid back music. It could be R&B, uh, it could be blues, it could be jazz, it could be one of the ones I really favor, like during the 70s era when they had like the soft rock. I love that soft rock. I be tripping. I don't know. But check this out. So I'm in the whip. One of the kids had put it on the major radio station, the local radio station. And so this one song, it was like I couldn't get away from it. So I'm like, I changed the channel to another station. Tell me why when I changed the channel to this other station, the song is playing on there too, like minutes apart, seconds apart. So I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and listen to it. So as I listen to it, I get off into it and I'm like, this is pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? And so ever so often when it come on the radio, I don't do no tripping. I let it play. And next thing you know how the game go. They pretty much like drill it in your head until you pick up on it. So I wind up picking up on it and went to humming and singing it, but I actually liked it. Now don't get me wrong. I'm not to the point where I'm just programmed to where I can't turn it off. I'm on live, boy. And I said 6 o'clock. You good? Okay. So I'm like, it's not like I can't turn it off, you know what I mean? You all right? What happened?
Okay.
You just decided to come home early?
I'm scared.
Scared of what? Man, quit tripping. Yeah. So look, I'm doing an artist review about that dude I was telling you about. But yeah, so check it out. Like I said, I'm not programmed to where I can't turn it off. It's just I like it. You know what I mean? So I went to digging in a little deeper to see who the artist was. And don't get me wrong, when I first heard the song, I was thinking this gotta be like some Canadian kid or something like that. Mimicking Drake with a little Mo 3 slash pretty much the singing rapping type combination. But he was doing it really, really well. So I said, man, let me dig a little deeper into this artist. So when I started researching, my daughter out the blue sent me a clip like, what do you think about your cousin? And I said, who is this? You talking about my cousin? So I clicked the link. It's him, Morray. And I was surprised because his makeup of what I was thinking from the sound, I don't know why I was tripping. I was thinking from the sound, I could imagine what he pretty much looked like. Maybe some of us do that, you know what I mean? But I was thinking it, but I was way off. So when I looked at the video, it was the record. You probably been hearing it in your city too, and if you haven't, you going to, you know what I mean? It's a record called Quicksand. Real harmonizing type rap flow. I'm talking about jamming, you know what I mean? So I check out the video, and what I like about the video is it's not like no big budget type video with a whole bunch of props and and atmospheres that, maybe he hadn't obtained at that moment. It seemed to be he shot it right there in the hood with, what I'm saying, the people that, what I'm saying, he probably associate with every day on a day-to-day basis, or that he know. It seemed like one of those type of environments. It was real like a close environment with everybody chilling and trilling. So I would think like this is his personal environment. So I was like, okay, he didn't go because to tell you the truth, the song is so jam and it's so major. I would think they would put like a big budget video to it. But instead of putting like a big budget video to it, they just put like an inclusive video where the community come out and show their support, which is even better because it make it more realistic. So I started digging in a little deeper about the artist. I learned that he was from North Carolina and moved to Pennsylvania. He's a very humble individual just from, looking at some of his interviews, seeing how he interact, and just hearing his story and seeing him around his people. Very energetic, very talkative, and he seems to be very intelligent. And I also picked up that, he plays sports, and he was wound up being put out of regular school and was put into an alternative school, something I really can relate to because I was also in that type of position. And so as I dug deeper into his character, he had a lot of love for his wife, like how much she supported his career while he was on his way doing his thing. And one of the most major things that stuck out to me that I was like, these days, most artists are not doing that. He really let it be known that while he was, on the incline pursuing his career, now he wasn't in the streets hustling, selling dope, cliff hanging, getting in trouble. He basically was working odd jobs, delivering pizza, Uber, just all these different things, these different hustles these days you can do and still, pursue your music. And I really could appreciate that because it wasn't like he had to build this big fabricated story, because when children, younger than him are inspired by him and they look at that, they can let them know while you pursuing your music, man, you ain't got to be out there going to jail, getting in trouble, shootouts, this and that, this and that. You can be working a regular job and do your music. And so to the music, the Quicksand record, like I said, you probably heard it a million times. And if you haven't, you're going to hear it because the indie label that he was on, Pick Six Records, he got picked up by Interscope just lately, around April. He got picked up by Interscope by, the majors. So everything I kept seeing about him and every piece of energy I was getting from him, he seemed like a pretty positive, well-rounded, spiritual person. He also mentioned that he started off in the church. He was like the lead in the choir. Like his mom's was the choir director, and she made sure he was the lead in the choir. So he started off in the church, so he got that in him. And pretty much everything I was getting was all positive energy. I did run across some information where DJ Academics, you know him, he would buddy with buddy with 6ix9ine for a while, but now he pretty much looked like he halfway done with that, but he's still up to his ways. I'm gonna just say that, you know what I mean. But he was saying that he felt the kid was a industry plant, and basically what that means is an artist that has this appearance and this makeup of this struggling artist, but in reality, the artists have the machine behind them to make it look more authentic. They would have him be out there look like he's struggling. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, he got connections, marketing, and he got everything necessary to blow past anybody's expectations. So, excuse me. So what Academic is getting at, how could a brand new artist have a video with like 55 million views? You know what I mean? Now, I don't know. I don't know. I know these days people do a lot of blow up, a lot of marketing, and just different ways to get them views up. You know what I'm saying? But the music is so good. I'm thinking that it could catch traction on its own. Plus the Pick Six label, from what I was understanding, the investor had the paper. You know what I mean? So when you combine a super dope talent with the right type of capital to merge together and move forward, you're gonna get some great results. You're gonna get some great results. If you got the paper and you got the talent, you know what I mean? Only thing left now is finding somebody with the know-how to get you connected to where you need to be spending this money. And most people that start labels, if they intelligent and if they want to survive, they're not gonna basically just throw the money away. They're gonna hire the right attorneys. They're gonna hire the right people to market the music, the right people to connect them. And these days, the internet is showing the numbers, so it's not hard for a label to say, okay, we hear this song on the radio, we see he has a huge following, we see he's already doing nice paid shows. This is a no-brainer to sign him because this is only two records. You know what I mean? This is only two records. Now, if you look him up, you'll see he have more than two records, and they all pretty much got like an impeccable sound. His vocal range while he's singing, he's not as a R&B singer, but he's like a soulful type singer that can switch it up and start rapping. And it's a perfect merge of the worlds with the singing and the rapping. It's better than a lot of the stuff that's out right now from the people he's inspired by. Like I could tell before I even seen it, he was inspired by Drake a whole bunch. You know what I mean? But he's a powerful talent on his own. I think the best is yet to come from this artist. He had a co-sign from J. Cole, you know what I mean, which is super major. I think him and J. Cole from the same city or whatever. So he had the co-sign from J. Cole, and then he got playlisted. And basically what that means is artists have play their own personal playlists, and then artists' music get placed on others' playlists. And there's all kind of popular playlists that's on Spotify, different places like that. But Jay-Z wound up putting him on one of his playlists. So you know how major that is if Jay-Z got a playlist of music that people gonna go check out, you know what I mean? And his music is on there too. So he's gonna get exposed to all those fans. So to sum it up, the new artist, his name is Morray. He got the big major hit song called Quicksand. He got another record called Switched Up, and just a few other records that I ran across. Like I say, they sounded really good. You know what I mean? So the best is yet to come for that type of artist. And hey, man, hopefully one day I bump into him and we can do some records or whatever. Or him and Young Heezy can do some records. But I think the cat gonna go really far. You know what I mean? And like I said, one of the things that really stuck out to me, he gave a lot of praise to God, and he gave a lot of praise to his wife. You know what I mean? He didn't crossed over now. He playing with real paper now. You know what I mean? But he admitted it himself that this is all new to him. He not tripping, and he's staying humble. And it seemed like him and his wife, you know what I'm saying, at this point, they struggled together. Now they done, you know what I'm saying, kicked the field goal and ran the touchdown. Now they having big paper, man. So salute to the homie Morray. If you haven't checked them out, you know what I mean, go ahead and go, you know what I'm saying, look the man up and put an ear on it and tell me if I'm tripping. I don't think I'm tripping. I know good music. I know good music. Yeah, so basically that's what it is. The new homie Morray, the big smash hit called Quicksand. Go check that out. And I'll be coming to you soon. I got another young cat on my radar. I just hope he stay out of trouble because he seemed like he a real stepper and a real firecracker. But he jamming. Hey, he jamming, man. He jamming. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping an eye and an ear on him, and I'll be coming to you soon. Probably later on this week sometime, I'm gonna do my little old, you know what I'm saying, checking them out real in depth. So when I come, you know what I'm saying, I'm thorough with it instead of just breezing through. Oh yeah, this is a hot order. Check them out. Check them out. Nah, I'm gonna look them up. I'm gonna look them up. I seen something about Morray. He was saying like, some of his criminal stuff. Yeah, he ain't got no big major cases, but it ain't about who can win the biggest food contest. So I salute him for staying out of trouble. I salute him for trying to do his best, you know what I'm saying? And now he really got it going the way he wanted. So hey man, it is what it is. Y'all check out the homie Morray. Okay, now who out there doing what? Let me see who we head off in this thing. Yeah, Zay Sanchez checked in early. We got Crazy Legs. Flanagan, what's up with it? Yeah, Jesus Trevino. Okay, he was featured on J. Cole's new album, Wow. Yeah, man. Mob TV. Yeah. Label mates with Waco Tron. Hey, Waco making some noise, man. Waco making some noise, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to the coat. Yeah. I like the brother music too. Mob TV. James Lee, what it is. Nice house. What house? You don't see no house. You don't see no house. You don't see nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go raw, drinking water. Been trying to exercise all weekend, man. Oh my God. God, help me. Help me, Lord. Help me, Lord. But y'all understand, boy. I'm talking about all that good eating and drinking, man. Look, come on, man. Man, I got about 15 bottles of liquor, man. Look out, man. Man, that deep freezer full of food, man. Look out, man. Man, hey, man. Hey, man, God, help me, man. Help me, man. Man, I need to get, man, I'm trying to shake back, man. It's hard, man. No, it ain't hard. I just got to do it, man. But yeah, that's what we talking about, man. And like I said, tune in again. When I come on with this next artist, it's going to surprise some people, man. You know what I mean? Young homie raw, too raw. Got a lot of elements, you know what I'm saying, going with him. But I hope it ain't that type of situation where, to maintain his fan base, he got to play that game of 1 foot in the penitentiary and 1 foot in the studio. Man, that ain't beneficial, man. Now, if you could stay out and generate, you know what I mean? Yeah, you can capitalize off it. But all that 10 years, 20 year, boy, if you ain't, you know what I'm saying, majorly cemented, your name can go cold as the deep freezer, you know what I mean? So I hope little homie stay out because he really done found a way to take himself to the next level and get out of the poverty situation that he's in. Because music, we love it. That trill. You know I keep that trill on. Music, we love it, man, but it's a taxi, man. If we use it right, it's a taxi to get us out of the poverty-stricken situations we in, to help employ, you know what I'm saying, our circles and stuff like that. So even though we enjoy it and it's a beautiful thing, it's just so much power in music. It's the power of influence. It's the power of revenue. It's just a very powerful entity on earth. You know what I mean? You can't touch it, but you can feel it. You can't touch it, but you can feel it. Now if I press up some CDs, you can touch it. Nah. I still got some CDs, you know what I'm saying? Some CDs that, you know what I mean, some collector's joints. And if it ever get a huge demand, yeah, we gonna come on with, you know what I mean, more. But right now we carrying what we carrying, we doing what we doing. Yeah, who out there doing what, man? We're gonna wrap up in a minute. This was about the homie, you know what I mean? It wasn't about me. And like I said, I'm not employed by Interscope or anything like that. It's just I've been wanting to give more love to the artists, put it out there, the positive energy, just put it out there. Hey man, yeah, hey, you don't know me, boom, boom, boom. I am who I am, but at the same time, I appreciate your art. And we need more of that. You know what I mean? We need more of people just showing love. You know what I'm saying? Showing love. You know what I'm saying? So, and it ain't gonna just be artists that sign that I do this for. I'm gonna do this for artists that's climbing, that I just know talented, that I know gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Some of them I know gonna go. They got certain elements that I see fall in place. Long as they stay consistent and do what they do, they gonna go. You know what I mean? In going, sometime it ain't always what we expect. It could be a success plan that they put together, that they accomplish, that only they know they accomplish. Because by the time the world know about you, man, you're already rich. Most of the time. By the time the world start to know about you, you're really already rich. You know what I mean? By the time, you know what I'm saying, the whole world is demanding you, you really already filthy rich. If your business is in order, if your business is straight. But look, y'all drink water, take care of yourself, exercise. Normally I would be coming to y'all on some Monday, get ready for Monday and motivate. Y'all do that anyway. I'm not going in. I'm going to the gym. I'm too far behind on my weight loss, my workouts, my energy. I don't like where I'm at. So I ain't going to no work. I'm going to the gym. Hopefully twice. Hopefully eat very light, drink a bunch of water, and just spend some quality time in that gym. It's your boy, Hezeleo, man. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be, and it's going to do what it's going to do. I'm out. Yeah, yo.